Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all of a sudden the screen just moved all the way across. I ain't got a clue why. Harley's like lent to its side. I don't know why the screen's looking like that, but I will sort that in a second. Yorkshire and Derbyshire. It is a Wednesday night. It is 8 o'clock, and that means one thing. It is 3 men and a vape show. I hope you are all fine and dandy out there. Thank you very much for joining us once again. We have got a jamming packed show for you. Not only have we got the wonderful Misfits on, we have, well, a Misfit. Well, in fact, there's 4 Misfits, but we've also got your Rochford Project giveaway, and we have also got the Oxford giveaway, which will be happening a little bit later on. So, before we're just going to get on with this show, we've just got to go and plough through it. We have got the wonderful Harley. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. It's not every day you get a geography lesson in your vape show, is it?
No.
My main point was, is people like Pambraya all the way in Australia that weren't quite sure what the problem is, and obviously, as you can see, Yorkshire is a lot better. But other than that, I'm quite fine, thank you, Aidan. How is everybody else?
I'm absolutely fine and dandy. And how's the wonderful Mr. B?
Fucking shit. I've had a shit week, but I'm glad I'm here. That's all that matters. I've got my best friends with me, me compadres. Even if he is from Derbyshire, I accept him as a brother. And best of all, we've got the Grizzly Grizz. I've been looking forward to it.
How you doing, Sean? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Thanks for having us on.
Mate, it's an absolute pleasure. Obviously, if you don't know about this, we are going to be talking a little bit in depth about this a little bit later on. There is a charity live stream on May the 1st, and it does go over onto May the 2nd. It's 12 and a half hours.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he's doing after the 12 and a half weeks, or is that 9 and a half?
12 and a half.
No, it's 12 and a half now. So we're going to be talking about the charity stream, and like I said, we have also got your Rochford giveaway and your Oxford giveaway. Just a little bit of news before we get onto the show as well. We have got a brand new sponsor as well, which is Vapeholics. They are an online store, and they're going to be also doing a giveaway once a month of hardware. So we're going to have the Oxford, we're going to have the Rochford, and we've also got Vapeholics. So a big shout out to them, Vapeholics.
Vapor who?
Holics.
There we go. We've said it a few times now. Let's get more promotion.
There you go. So they are the brand new sponsor of the show as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. Big shout out to them. Big love to everybody who has joined us in chat as well. Big love to you all, chubby cuddles, and all the love that we can give you. You support us week in, week out. You mean the world to us. But we've also got them wonderful people on the replay. Let's play the bumper.
This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
It's Craig David. Craig
Can I get a
David.
rewind?
Harley, the people on the replay.
I was going to ask you to do it again, but I don't think there's any need now, is there?
I get a
Essence-
rewind.
We ain't got many. We've got Essence of Vapes, another cracking show, guys. Aidan was in bed early. No, it doesn't say Aidan. It doesn't say Aidan at all.
I was in bed early.
Is that wishful thinking there, Harley? I wish that Aidan was in bed early.
Essence of Vapes, another cracking show. Again, was in bed early. Totally agree with the way the high street is going. Most, if not all, under one roof. Martin McDermott, great show. Look forward to watching the show every week. Finn Vape Reviews. Enjoy tonight. Can't wait to get on the reviews myself. I'm probably already reviewing by now. Haha. Hull UK Vapor. Great show. Great fun show, guys. Love it. And then Darth Vapor gets my favourite comment with Harley is awesome. Hashtag Harley is awesome.
That's because Darth Vapor's had his jab today and he's a bit giddy. He's had his...
is that what it is? I thought
He's getting 5G now.
He can get 5G out off the top of his head.
You have to take it away, don't you? You can't just have Harley's awesome. You have to, that's just because Darth's had his job.
When you said all under one roof, did anybody else have the Toys R Us?
Russ, yeah.
Under one roof, it's called Toys R Us.
That great big...
runs in there for no reason.
That great big giraffe. That's a giraffe, by the way.
Yeah.
Is that a giraffe? Is that what
That
that
is
is?
a giraffe.
Epic sign language, that.
I thought that was your signal. Come on,
It's more like a
Julian.
swan or a signal.
Big love again to everybody who's in chat. Finn, nice to see you. Jackson Vapes, everybody who's there. Vapor Bunny, can't read you all out. There's absolutely loads of you in there. But big love to all of you. I tell you what, we're going to do things a little bit different tonight because obviously we've got the giveaways. We're going to go straight on to the Harley's hand check time.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
And we're back. We're doing things a little bit different. We're going to change it up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
no. Are we taking bets on how many he's forgot this week?
You just fucked me up, haven't you? You can't just.
Oh, that's
You
it.
can't-
Blame me.
You can't change the schedule and expect us to be able to stick to it. It's just not on it.
Sorry.
You know,
Yeah,
people
just
from Derby
ended
don't
that.
like change.
No,
Improvise.
Shit.
Improvise.
I've lost
adapt,
it.
Survive.
Right. I promise we'll get there.
Well, eventually.
Right, there we go. We've got Amanda Gibson with Home Vape AIO with Knackle. Never even heard of that. Have you ever heard of that before? Knackle.
Nick Nack no.
No.
Nick Knack, no.
No, Nick Nack no.
We've got Beckett with the Aegis Max and the Aegis Boost Deluxe Edition. Beautiful. I do like black.
Beautiful.
It does look nice, that.
Beautiful.
Kieran Doyle, Argus GT, Argus Minute, Crimson Seed. He's got a review coming out for that soon, and he's got the wonderful Tootsie looking after it. There you go.
Aw.
Bit of Tootsie.
You've got to say Crotchford bottles. Crotchford.
Crossfit.
Oxford.
Guys, I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my words today.
Need to turn spell check on me.
He's sending me to bed and now he wants his Crotchford.
I tell you, his Derby side is out tonight, isn't it? You can see it in full force.
Guys, it is called Rochford, and they are a sponsor, and I am very sorry. I promise I'll never do it again. You've got to admit, the bottle does look damn good in pictures. They're just so photogenic, the bottles are.
Yeah, they are good, the bottles.
Craig Meikle.
Just
QP.
missing a picture of a crotch.
Yeah, that's next. Craig Meikle, QP. It's a good job my mind don't control my computer, innit? QP Fatal with a Juggernaut Mini MR with the caramel custard.
Custard.
Finley Shaw. Finley cheated this week. He's got 2 in. I hope he knows he has to pay for the second one. Finley Shaw's got the Fush Semi Mech Mod, obviously, with a Dead Rabbit V2 RDA with Dinner Lady Berry Tart.
Well, it's nice to see Finn. He's the lad who works in the shop on the corner. He's a lovely, lovely lad. And he's going to start reviewing soon as well.
It's very nice, is that stuff? Very nice.
To be fair, and it is nice to notice him because he does have an hand check pretty much every week. But onwards. See, this is his second post. Already posted, but I've just got this, so I'm going to post it anyway. It's for Reload 26 RTA. Can't wait to build it and use it with the Rochford project. Rochford project lemon meringue tart.
Ooh.
I did say Rochford that time.
Not
Black Cat
Crotchford.
Vapor.
The suicide.
He's got a Steam Crave Titan on the Suicide Mods Suicide Mech Nexus Pro
Suicide
Green.
stacked.
I tell you, obviously he's having a bit of a giggle there, but that pod salts is absolutely gorgeous. That one.
Yeah,
I think that's a perfect setup for
I think
Harry
it's a bit
Potter.
big-headed.
It looks like a stick bomb.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It looks like a stick grenade, doesn't it?
Schnell. Octung.
Okay, now look at the sides of that.
Gareth George, Brutal Drag X.
Bastard got him first.
Drag X Plus with a drop. Maxus with the Dead Rabbit. Bahoom. Ewan, old one tonight. The Cloudport GT A1 with some punks.
Ooh.
Some of the new Riot Squad punks flavors are not mint, but they're awesome.
Doesn't that tank look a little bit strange on that mod, or the way the actual 510? It looks like the 510 should be really centered on that mod, shouldn't it? Not just like off to the side.
Yeah, it's got the iJoy solo look. It's very similar.
Yeah,
to
you
that.
think they'd move that centered?
It looks like it's going
I
to fall.
don't know. It actually works, as daft as it sounds, with those types of mods. It actually works better with the 510 to one side.
Is there a reason why?
Because I believe so.
Oh.
Because this is a dictatorship, Mr. B said so.
That's all that matters. What I say is correct.
Did you know he's a reviewer? He knows his shit.
Exactly. If you disagree with me, we can go and have a conversation after we finish. You'll know I'm right.
That's it. Get drawn out.
Oh, okay, now.
John Cole Drag X with a clown laugher. Smock R40 with a Nautilus X. And Fuji Apple. Cold Steel Rebirth with Shitops.
Shitops.
Blanc. Lovely flavour, that. Beautiful.
I've done about 2 of their reviews.
Can't copy a full moon here. Yeah. Despicable. I'm going to stop.
I don't mind that. That's Lee Armitage. He's a good mate of mine and Lisa. Big shout out to both of them. Get over to Lee Armitage's channel, especially if you're into a bit of metal.
If we allow this, Mr. B will start posting handchecks.
Damn right. I've got one set up for next week.
He is, of course, Lee Armitage. He's got the Lost Vape, Ursa, and amazing drops, mixed berries. Lee Armitage won other week. If you didn't see it, go back and watch that show. And don't forget to subscribe to Lee Armitage. Boom. Matt Mannion, because I say his name right and nobody else does. Isn't that right, Matt? He's got the... I abbreviated it and I can't remember why. Dead Rabbit V2, that's what I was supposed to mean. Dead Rabbit V2 on the Aegis X. Og Vape Intake Joule. Og Vape VX12.
No.
VX 21.7.
21.700 or 21.7.
OXVR Arbiter Fallout Gaia.
Just out of interest and curiosity, what did you abbreviate Dead Rabbit V2 to?
DRV2.
And you couldn't work out what that was.
It's because this bit of show makes me really nervous. If you hadn't noticed, I'm really shit at reading.
The best thing about it, you could have called it Watership Down Choke.
Can everybody give it in chat for Harley? Bless him.
Hashtag Harley's adequate because he's been downgraded. Feraloo Billet Box. Exocent inside and the juice. Well, blame Flat Cap. Which I have done ever since I met Flat Cap. I've just blamed everything on him.
I like the look of that billet
blame
box.
Gaz, not Flat Cap, to be fair.
Do you like it, Sean?
Is gorgeous.
What's that?
That billet box.
Yeah, it's smart as out. It's really smart.
USA 2019 when vaping was still legal.
That's beautiful. That.
For good times.
It should now be called the Billet Box Reminisce.
That's nice as well. The custard, King's Custard, really nice bloke as well. James
Shamrock OG, beautiful it is.
Yeah.
Smoke X Priv with the marshmallow custard mix. Bonza Mech with the Shamrock OG custard. Some Twister ice cream DIY on my Crown 4 and Wasp Nano MTL. And let's put in brackets KGB VA69.
I think they've lost the lid off the Shamrock.
Yeah, I've done that loads of times.
It's a nightmare, that, isn't it? Especially if you fall asleep with your vape on your chest.
Yeah, your last walks in and goes, what have you been doing?
Wake up looking like you're lactating.
I do lactate. Guinness.
You looking down? Oh, not again.
Last but not least, this is Andy Fretwell. He just got in from work and didn't have his vape in hand, so he gave us the hand check of what he had in his hand.
It's scampi, innit?
Oh, I do love a bit of scampi.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of scampi.
Do you know, restaurants don't really seem to do surf and turf anymore, and that used to be my favourite meal, surf and turf.
Well, to be honest with you as well, it's like when you have a mixed grill, they don't put liver on it anymore. I used to love a bit of liver on liver on your mixed grill.
Do in some places.
No, I love a bit of liver. Let us know in chat as well. Do you like liver on... You used to have kidney as well. Liver on your mixed grill. Big shout out to everybody who has put an hand check in. It really does mean the world to us. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, I can hear Matt at the back of my head. Get yourself onto the Facebook group and you can put an hand check in for next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing your Rochford Project giveaway roughly about 8:30. Make sure there's a code down in the corner. While the show is on, you can get 15% off of all of Rochford Project's juices. You lucky, lucky people. Right then, we are going to talk to our guest, our wonderful Sean. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm good, really good. Looking forward to this.
So we've got the second return of the charity live. Now, the first charity live, I'm going to tell you my experience of it, was the love and feeling of when it first started, of you choking up that you couldn't believe there were that many people watching.
Yeah. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it just goes to show what this vape community can do. You know,
Absolutely
amazing. I mean, this year is crazy as well. You know, the support we've had so far already. You know, before we've even went live, it's just absolutely phenomenal. I've choked up a couple of times this time.
What's the total up to so far?
2,705.
Oh, superb.
Now, last year you set an actual target of 300 quid, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you smashed that. What did you raise last year?
3,400.
Which
3,400 we hit.
Yeah.
This year we've actually, I say 2,705. There's actually a couple of hundred quid I think left to come off because Chris Bell did a live. He did a 12-hour on his MTN Reacts channel. He did a 12-hour and put everything that he raised into the pot for us.
Which
did you or do you have a goal for what you're looking for this year?
Mate, we set this is the funny one, right? We sat down when we were first starting this off, and we said, right, what do we need to set the target at? Because obviously last time we set it at 300, it was way too low, totally blew our minds. So we thought, well, we'll up it a bit this time, you know what I mean? So we set it at 1,000 this time, thinking, oh well, you know what I mean? If we beat it, we'll beat it. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. And then we actually had what I did was I set the Just Given page up on the Friday, kept it hush hush till the Sunday, till we went live with the Just Given, told everyone that it was live. We hit £750 on that show, and then after the show, after we terminated the live, there was an anonymous donation went in for £1,000, one-off donation, which is our target. You know what I mean? And I've got to be honest, when I was in the Zoom room with the guys, because obviously we, like an E, you know, you sit and talk for a little while afterwards, after the show and that in the Zoom room, and I think it was Jane. Jane jumped in and she said, check the total. I says, I know £750. I can't believe it. She said, no, check it again. So I looked and it was like 1,750 quid. And I was like,
now, obviously, if people don't know out there, can you explain who the charities and where this money is going to?
Yeah, so we've picked smaller charities this year. Last year we did Man Health, who are a small charity, which we've picked them again as well because they've helped me a lot in my mental health journey. We've picked Merseyside Water Rescue, and we have picked Love in Action. Now, Man Health's like a bit of a self-help group. I mean, obviously, we've got Dave from Man Health. He's coming on the live show on Saturday night. He's going to explain a bit more, but it's a bit like a group session. And you go in, sit around the thing, and you learn a bit like what the MISFITs do. You know, you learn a little bit about a particular subject. Then Merseyside Water Rescue. Now, this was one of the ones where you think Merseyside Water Rescue, what's that got to do with mental health? Now, obviously, they patrol the docks, and
of course,
you know, if someone is at the end of their rope and feels like, you know, they've got nowhere to turn and decide they want to, say, jump in the Mersey, they talk people down. You know, so technically they're the first port of call before you even reach the mental health system.
Yeah.
And it's one of them ones where it's not funded like it should be, you know. So that was the other one, and then Love in Action, which was Kira's choice. That's a church-run group in London, and they are in the process of setting up a mental health extension of the thing. So, like, whatever money that we raise for them is going to go to that, to kind of help them set it up. So, I mean, it looking like it's going to be a big one. So,
as quite a lot of people do know that I suffer from bipolar, which I've had since I was 19, and it's been a battle all the way through my life, and I have ups and downs, and you know all about it, Sean. All of you all know about it, and quite a lot of people who are here on stream will know about it. And we do know that the mental health system in this country at the minute is massively underfunded.
Oh, that's an understatement. You see, I suffer from fat bastard syndrome. Now, I know I'm making a little joke of it, but mental health is a big part of it. And I'm on the positive side, but even I, the jolly fat bastard who gives Father Christmas a run for his money, have my days where it's like, well, just fuck the world, especially in the last 2 weeks. And at the end of the day, I know from personal experience that the mental health system, and it's not through no fault of their own, is massively in need of help. And it's why I, from day one, have been singing the Misfits praises.
I think that's one of the...
There's no better show on YouTube than the Misfits.
I think that's one of the big things, isn't it? That you've got to kind of push that it's underfunded rather than the mental health system in the UK is shit. Because I know there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people out there. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are people that have kind of slipped through the net and missed out on help that they could get. But what we actually have in this country is a pretty good mental health system. It's just the problem is the problem is how large the problem of mental health is.
Yeah, and obviously this lockdown's not helped either.
Yeah,
I think the problem
100%.
with it as well is it's not always easy of there weren't help there. Sometimes it can be as much help as possible, and people still will, because there's people that don't talk about it, don't want to talk about it, and think they can cope, and then they don't cope. I'm watching. Yeah. I don't know what was on TV the other night, but it went off and Question Time came on, which I try not to watch because Question Time really pisses. It's like watching football for me. They were rambling on about something. And I think they kept going back to Scottish independence. Anyway, nonetheless, one of the points that he made about let's not talk about that, let's talk about what we need to do, is he pointed out that I think he was on about just in Scotland, there were 1,500 youth a month trying to get mental health help on the phone and couldn't get through. 1,500 youth a month.
And that's just on average.
Outstanding.
It's mad.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a whole UK Vapor chin-up list to be, and the first one that ran through my mind was which one? It's like, it's one of those things where I see on a daily basis from the people I talk to, from people in my own groups and stuff, how the Misfits have helped them, which is why I was excited about having you on this show, because the thing you're doing with the charity fundraiser, which I am proud to be a part of, even if I'm getting fucking eyebrows shaved, thank you, or wax, thank you, Mrs. B. But the fact is that...
It could be worse, you could be in...
Well, yeah. But it is.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have my eyebrows fucking waxed, dude. Here, meet Fred.
But the fact is, there is no better show to do it on, because those causes so deserve the help.
Yeah, 100%. I think that, if I'm honest, I think that's why I get so choked up. I often get choked up, especially, I've been working on the overlay this week for the actual live, which I'm quite busy with, and when I actually typed in, it's one thing seeing it on the Just Giving page as it's growing, but then when that realization hits, that you haven't even done this show yet, and you're already at like, wait, we're actually over $3,000, but we're just waiting for them donations to come in. But when you type that total in and you look and you think, how much is this going to help these small charities? Because I know it's one of them things, but like Mind and stuff like that, they're massively funded. They've got loads of money. If we say throw £2,000 at Mind, it's going to just bounce off, and you know what I mean. And what the other thing about these charities is, especially Man Health, right? I had a mental break last year, and I was really unwell with my mental health. And I got actually rushed through to see Mind, and I got 6 free sessions off Mind. Now, Mind recommended Man Health to me, and that there says it all. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. And these guys haven't got anywhere near the funding or anything like that. You know what I mean? So, and obviously because of how much they've helped me, it's kind of a way to give back.
Now, the thing is, obviously, a lot of people sit there and think, oh, God, it's doom and gloom. But it isn't all doom and gloom, people, because the whole point of this charity live is there's lots of things happening all the way through it. The 3 shows that I'm on there, the UK Vape Show, the 3 Million Vape Show, and Sabs I'm going to be on with, I've got, personally myself, I've got a smoothie challenge to do, which is not great, believe me. I've got to eat Fred, which is my mate, my scorpion. I've got that to eat. And then we've got some juices as well from Shy Tots, which are supposedly really not very nice at all. So we've got them to do. And you're doing challenges, Matty's doing challenges, and there's going to be a load of guests on as well. It's just going to be fun. And Jay from Live Vape and Chills dressing as a woman.
Is Harley going to be dressing up as Harry Potter?
He's going to be the wizard.
No, he's not. He's not a Dumbledore. He's clearly a Harry Potter. The only thing he's missing is the lightning bolt on his head, apart from the penis.
I think it was Mick Vapes. Just try the code again, mate. You should have no problem. We had any problem any week before. Try and make sure it's in capitals.
Matt Mannion suggested liver and scorpion.
Liver and scorpion. No, we'll pass on that one.
If you think Harley should be Harry Potter, put hashtag Harley Potter.
Yeah,
in comments,
we want
in
that.
Chat, replay, hashtag Harley Potter.
Hey, to be honest with you, Sean, we were looking at trying to get Mr. B in a mermaid's costume.
Under the sea.
Under the sea.
I was looking at it, I'm thinking, hold on a minute, here. He's got legs there, you can't have that. He has to have with no legs, doesn't he, where he's got the flipper bit?
Yeah.
I'm a disabled fat fuck. If I have the flipper bit, someone else is going to get broke in this house. It's just going to happen, isn't it, really?
Well, we've always got washing up liquid to ease you out of anything.
Don't say washing up liquid. For the love of God. These fuckers last week, right? This is the washing up liquid thing. So after 3 Men and a Vape finished, these fuckers dared my wife to come in and pour fairy liquid all over my head.
We never dared. Did it.
All I could smell, piss off! I knew it! Stop off! Go away! You silly wench! Fuck off! Oh, not again! There is electrics in here, woman.
Mr. B, can you describe how you're feeling right now?
Feels like it's just been jizzed on by a strawberry.
I feel like I've been assaulted by the
scale of 1 to 10.
I feel like I've been assaulted by the Munch Bunch. Fuck's sake, man. Can I... Towel, please.
Towel, please. We've all did that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Guys, you really did miss.
You
really did miss something last week. That were absolutely hilarious last week.
Thank you.
My fans enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you, Mrs. B. Yes. I'm now going to spend another week smelling like a sticky French tart. Lovely.
It's not the first time, is it, though?
No, last week was 2. I feel like I've just been through a fecking washing machine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so
everyone loved it.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Squirt of the week. You just made it sound like a porn movie.
Well, last week when it happened, we were actually, me and Aidan were discussing that we should actually, do you know how all of the shows have this like voting thing before the shows? We were all deciding something else that Mrs. B should chuck on Mr. B after every show and let you guys decide.
No.
So
I know where that's going to go.
Hashtag do it, Mrs. B, if you want us to do that. Yeah.
It's going to start off with fairy liquid and end up with bull sperm and shit like that. I know where it's going to go.
Okay.
No.
Just while you two are doing bull sperm, where she's going to get that from, I ain't got a clue. It'll be fun to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, Munch Bunch is in there. I've put it in there. Put Munch Bunch in. Only put it in once. This is for your Rochford project giveaway. Also, remember, it is only UK only and all of Ireland. So if you're anywhere else, do not do it. Stick Munch Bunch in there, and that is for your Rochford giveaway. You get a chance to win any of the flavours, but I would say to try this lemon meringue. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I want to try that.
We've also got the code. Somebody did say that the code wasn't working, but please go and check it again. I've never had any problems with that at all. And don't forget, a little bit later on, we are going to be doing your Oxford project. What am I talking about now? Oxford giveaway. Project. He's having trouble with Rochford's crotch, and I'm having a trouble with Oxford's bull sperm.
I thought you were going to say Oxford in general, and I've got a problem with fucking Oxford.
I don't like them very much, really.
You're all fucking cyclists.
So just to go back over this, Joe, we'll talk a little bit about it a little bit later on as well. It will be on May the 1st, and it's starting at 9 o'clock, isn't it?
9 o'clock. It's starting at 9 o'clock because what's happened is we've got the two members of two of the charities are coming on to speak at 9:30. So we thought we'll come on at 9, do our bit introduction, and then the charity live starts from past. So obviously we'll be live from 9 o'clock. And that's this Saturday. The 1st of May.
I am so hyped for that. I really am. You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
There's been a lot of organisation going at the back end of this one.
I know. I tell you what, you've got to give a massive shout out to Key Reviews. Yeah. She's been working in the background like a fucking Trojan.
Stevie as well. In there, there's a few.
Stevie, yeah,
and obviously Lynn, she does a lot. She comes up with the wicked challenges.
The whole team, where Lynn and Jane have put all the challenges together. You know, yeah. Stevie and Jenny.
Jane's lovely as well.
Stevie and Jenny have done the all the timings and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like all the spreadsheets. We've got spreadsheets coming out of our assholes, which is quite painful.
That was a fax machine.
It's a fax machine.
What do you mean I'm fired?
Toilet paper.
What do you mean I'm fired?
What's this? Now I'm fired. Sorry, if nobody knows what I mean, that's a little bit off of Back to the Future. 46 eligible users, Aiden. I've only had 2 cans. Anybody else wants to put in? Don't double it up though, because you will be kicked out. Last chance, people, and then we are going to move on a little bit.
I've only had 2 cans of absinthe.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Before moving on, just on a slight thing, a couple of weeks ago now, but I've got to say, it's something I've been wanting. I was going to say it on my show last night, but it all got delayed because the builders are dickheads. I was watching Misfits a couple of weeks ago with Stevie on, talking about his journey.
Yeah.
What a fantastic lad Stevie is.
Oh, honestly,
absolutely.
That guy is a fucking legend. I love him to death.
He absolutely love him to death. Absolutely poster boy. He's the yardstick of how to deal with this situation. I tell you what, fantastic.
100%. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's had rough times. He's had hard times through it. But the fact of the matter is, he's here and he's stood up. And honestly, he's just an absolute legend. And what's amazing about him is how open he is to speak about his journey. You know,
I was gobsmacked at it. I was sat there thinking, you absolute star.
It was a phenomenal show.
Always
it really
comes across very well, doesn't it? And he's also, you can tell that he's intelligent.
Yeah.
Really.
Very.
Massively.
Very,
but then again, compared to us, my dogs are intelligent. So it's not, it's hard for us to judge intelligence.
Speak for yourself, Fairy Liquid.
Is it bad that I expected you to compared to Harley? I genuinely were expecting that.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice to you there, just for a change.
Bollocks!
And the winner of it is Matt Mannion.
Hey, Mananian!
Matt Mannion.
Well done,
congratulations,
Mananian.
You know what to do, brother. Get in touch with littlebrovapes@gmail.com and I will sort you out, brother. That'll be no problemo. Okay, we're going to move on a little bit further on. Don't forget, we've got the Rochford Project all night long until we finish, which is about 20 minutes time. So you got a chance to go and get 15% off. I'll send a bottle out if you get in touch. Grizz,
yeah, man.
Rochford Project. Well done, Jay. Absolutely brilliant. You're a star, mate.
Oh, I'd love a bottle. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I tell you what, that lemon meringue pie. Oh, it's fucking orgasmic.
I love a lemon vape.
This is so far further than a lemon vape. I'm telling you now. This is it. When I vaped it for the first time, it was like I was having a religious experience. That's how good it really was. I loved every minute of it.
So Jay's saying that he's going to keep the actual code on till 12 o'clock tonight for you lovely people. So the code is on, 15% off of all flavours from the wonderful Rochford Project.
Absolutely.
Right then, let's move on a little bit. Let's go on to what we normally do. We're going to hit the Vape Ape up. It's the deals of the week. Play the bumper.
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape Ape, deals of the week.
Come on then, the Vapey Ape.
Oh, now there's not many deals this week because Aiden told me I put too many in last week. The dodgy
No, I didn't. I said we had loads to do this. I said we got loads to do this week.
No, don't bullshit. You sat there and went, no, you put too many deals in Frog fans, too many deals. And I said, look, I'll put as many deals as I fucking wanted.
Yeah, he did. He said that.
To 3. So here we go, folks. Your 3 for the week is, we're going to start off with this one. These are all from EC1 because the deals are fucking amazing. So we're starting off with the Smock Morph 2 kit. Now this is a fantastic kit, but it has been reduced from $69.99 to $39.99. It comes in black, red, brighter red. Is it going to show me white and red? Come show me white and red. Yeah, tit. There you go. It comes in like the mint, you know, the
it's a rip trippers colors because he made them pop systems.
There you go. It also comes in, you know, make you smile rainbow, black carbon fiber, brown if you let me click it, shit brown, and white and blue. Which for any Blackburn Rovers fan, there you go, you're sorted.
Only problem with a Rip Tripper's device is 1 minute it'll be telling you that it's got full battery, and then it'll change its mind and go, actually,
if we're about to start shitting on my deals, I'm stopping you now. So, moving on to the next one. Now, this is, you don't get as many colours with this, but the colour you do get is fucking shocking. It is Chinese New Year green, and it is the iJoy Jupiter 70-watt Podmon. Now, why does the colour really not matter? Because it's dropped from $42.99 to just $9.99.
Yeah, I'm about to sell that.
But anybody who's is stopping smoking, suggest that to him, and you can have a quite little laugh in the corner.
They'll stop fucking vaping as well, won't they? Jesus
Moving
Christ.
on to one of the best.
That feels like I should be pulling one end of it and getting something out like one of them blue screwdrivers.
Well, it's all right, because Harley be trying to finger fuck the bottom of it, thinking it's a bloody finger trap. So, moving on, we've got the Old Vape Drugger 2 24mm RDA, reduced from £30 to $8.99.
That's a good RDA as well.
Good RDA.
Oh, stunning RDA. A little bit hot, but, you know, if you've got big jammies, if you've got small lips, you're fine. You get it in show off red, awesome black, even better gunmetal, that colour, purple, and Chinese New Year. And there you go. That is my 3 deals of the week. The Smock Morph 2 kit, the Chinese special offer, and the Orc Vape Drugger 2. That's for me. Boom.
At $8.99, I'd be having 2 druggers. 3 druggers.
$8.99, tell you. I saw that.
They're a good idea there.
Oh, that's a cracking deal.
I tell you, really, really, and it's very, very simple to build on as well. If you've not tried an RDA, $8.99.
Yeah. My only issue is when you run into really hot temperatures, it does retain heat and it does get very hot.
Do you know
that is not a problem if you haven't got big fat like woman pleasing jammies like I've got, you know. But if you've got thin lips, you'll be fine, mate.
When I said there's a problem with a Rip Trippers mod, you then decided to like put me down and say that I shouldn't slag off your deals. I said something good about one of your deals, and you're all like, "Oh my god, it's shit! Really, it burns your lips." God, I can't win, can I?
Do you know what?
To win.
Can I just tell people, anybody who's been watching this show for quite a while, we are coming up to the 100th show. Obviously, we had the wonderful Mr. Coyle here. We had Sulphur Vapor, and eventually this happened to them. and I don't know if anybody else has been noticing this week. It's been exactly the same. It's the last few weeks. But they're all that joking. Hand jobs all round.
Do you know I always say that we're quite nice before
Any
and
minute
after
now,
show?
the music's going to kick in. Bam,
Bam,
chicka,
bam,
wow,
bam. Let's get it on.
Last week we said
Oh,
that we're all
you
right.
can leave your head on.
£5 all cost you for a
Leave the
private
take
show.
off your dress.
Oh, he's going. The absinthe is kicking in.
Last week we said we were all right before and after show together. Grizzly, because we started early this week, so Grizzly will be like, lying bastards. We like it all the time.
Les Wardle, trouble at Mill. There is trouble at Mill.
I can't help it, man. When you get someone who is from Derby and hates the fact that he's from Derby, pretends to be a Yorkshireman, it's easy, you know. It's an easy victim. What can I say?
This is. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, we're just ploughing through things. You know what it is? We will be doing your Oxford giveaway a little bit later on, but we are going to be looking at Harley's Tech Report.
Yeah, it's Harley's Tech Report.
We've got
Harley.
We've got a Geek Vape extravaganza tonight. Geek Vape are right busy. I think last week I showed you the Aegis Nano, and if I didn't, I'm right sorry because I meant to. But this week we've got the Geek Vape Legend 2. It's the Geek Vape L200. Geek Vape Aegis L200, whatever you want to call it. It's a new Aegis mod, and it is just literally the Legend revived.
What the fuck do you do about it?
Quite a lot, to be fair. They have actually done quite a few bits. If you let me get into it, I'll tell you.
Hurry the fuck up then.
It's 15% smaller, 30% lighter. It's tri-proof next gen.
It sounds like my baby.
I'm going to say it sounds like me after I've been toilet.
And I think what they mean by the next gen of tri-proof is they've upped it from IP67 to IP68.
68, yeah.
It's got a 1.08 inch screen. It comes with a ZO Subohm 2021 tank, which has got a bigger airflow. It's accident press protected. Shall we look at some other pictures?
What do you reckon they're going to have to do to get to IP69?
I didn't
Turn
want
it
to
upside
I can't
down.
remember.
I'm waiting for it, man. I teed you up. Fucking hell.
If you live in Antarctic, you can use this because it goes up to -20. I don't know why you need it, but I like this feature because I'm a bugger, especially with my Go 21. That pocket fires quite a lot, and everyone says, "Well, just lock it," but I keep forgetting. This little beast has got a lock slide button, which I think were a pretty cool revision to make. To be fair,
That pissed me off.
oh for fuck's sake!
The amount of times I'd lock it, and forget it's locked, and I'd be sat there going, "Fucking thing don't work," and I realise it's locked.
I love that. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What we were talking about intellect earlier, and I also like this as well. They've changed the USB thing on the Smock device I reviewed the other week, the ArcFox. I slagged the Aegis off for this because if you remember the original Legend, the USB port were really narrow. You had to use a really thin, the original USB stick, preferably, or you had to get a knife and trim the grip down. But with this, as you see, they've changed it so you can actually use any USB charger with it, which I quite like. Anyway, let's move on before Mr. B says something. We've got another Geek Vape. It's the Z50. This doesn't really say much. I strolled through the website looking for things to say, and it doesn't say fucking anything, really. It comes with a Z Nano tank. It's small and powerful, and it's got top airflow leak proof.
What else do you want it to say?
Well, put it this way, there's that little to say about it. They even put that as a bragging right. It's got a new logo. Great.
Well, it's got new shape. It's got more than a new logo. Fucking hell.
Can you imagine being in a shop? So why should I buy that? Because it's got a new logo, look. No, thanks. Anyway, back up to
I quite like the look of that.
I did.
Well,
I thought it was very nice. Then he's there shitting all over. It's not fucking giving me enough bump to tell people.
Oh, I didn't tell you, actually. It's got a 2,000 milliamp hour battery as well.
Ooh.
It does look nice. It obviously only goes up to 50 watt, with it being the Z50. So you're looking at MTL low DTL vaping system, aren't you? He does look all right for that.
It's a starter kit. That's what it looks like to me.
All right, come out with your fancy words. This is the Aspire box. It's got the Nautilus pod. It's got the Nautilus pod and coils. It is compatible with the Cubics RBA.
Yeah.
It's got a side fill, which you don't have to take the pod out for, which I am massively a fan of. Because then internal pod things piss me off having to fill it up. But this, you can actually fill it up without actually removing anything.
That's right.
It takes a single 18650, variable voltage, variable wattage, and bypass. It goes from 1 to 60 watts, 0.91 inch OLED screen, 2 mil. It comes in them two colours, Quicksilver or Jet Black. It doesn't come with a charging cable, which I actually think is a good thing, because the entire point of everything having a universal charger is so they can stop giving chargers out and therefore reduce waste.
Yeah.
And everyone just carries on sending chargers out. And I go, what's fucking point then? You?
I know Dean's got one. I know Todd's got one, and I think Vic's got one. So I'm not obviously I review for Aspire, so I'm not quite sure. I haven't had an email. I normally get an email, so I don't know whether they're letting the bigger reviewers have them first, and then us smaller ones get them a bit later. I'm not quite sure.
In regards to size, it's 52.5 mil by 24 mil by 87 mil.
Does look nice.
It's pretty. And then, last but not least, we've got a Freemax. Now, as far as I'm concerned, this is Freemax realising that they haven't actually got one of these types of pods yet, so they've rammed one out, just like I do after every show. It's 80 watt stick. You've got the info via two-side airflow control, which I thought was just a bit bollocks. What tank doesn't have two? You know what I mean? 3,000 milliamp hour, 3-level adjustable output. Buh.
I do like the fact that obviously I still think there's a market there for these, because obviously people are still coming off of them stinkers. We do know that Freemax makes absolute brilliant coils. They're absolute flavour bangers. I'm loving to see as well that people are now going away from just leaving it at 2,000 mAh or 2,500 mAh. They are getting with the times and doing 3,000 mAh. So you are actually getting a day's life out of that battery.
They're the other Freemax tanks. The interesting thing about what they've done here is something I haven't heard anyone do with these types of systems is they give you a PCTG pod, which is a plastic pod.
Yeah.
But it is also you can buy separately a glass version, which is something I haven't really heard anyone else doing. They either go one way or another.
I like the fact that they're doing a glass version again, because you get better flavour than you do from a plastic.
Yeah.
My only worry is if it's the coils from the Autopod. Because if it is those coils, them bastards leak like a motherfucker.
This always pisses me off with systems. Oh, never mind.
No, this leaks more than normal. We're not talking like a few drops.
Yeah.
The Autopod coils, literally, if you look at any review for Autopod, they all say the same thing. After a day of using, there's like a little pond in the bottom of where the connectors are. It's just the coils they had made for that particular device were not brilliant. They're not like what you would get in a Fireluke, which are amazing coils, but the Autopod coils were disastrous.
See, the thing that, like Aidan just said, that they've all finally gone up to 3,000 milliamp hour, and it's about time, to be fair. Like if you look at the Twister, I think the biggest downfall for the Twister, because it was a decent kit, but it had massive electrical problems. I don't think I've ever had a device return as much as I had the Twister. And if they'd have found a way to, because they could have put the variable wattage up top and put a replaceable battery in it, external battery, that would have been an amazing kit. But they didn't. So when you look at stuff like that, you go, well, it is only an 18650 inside it. So why didn't you just put a 3,000 milliamp hour battery inside it? And I know it's all got to do with the motherboard and everything else. And
it would have been nice as well to see him make that into a 21700.
Absolutely. Yeah, because that would be amazing as a 21700.
So the deals.
3,000 million.
So the tech. Can we move on?
If you want to, fucking hell.
So
sorry.
No, we can talk about it. What I just want to do is, I just want to just let you all know that the code, because it's changed the system, the code is now working for the Rochford project. Please get yourself over there if you want to save yourself some money all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight. So the code's all working now. Also, we've got your Oxford giveaway, which you are going to be able to win an arbiter. You're going to be able to win a t-shirt, a mask, some coils, and some other bits of goodies. So you've got an arbiter, coil, t-shirt, loads of goodies all the way from Oxford. All the way from Oxford. Make sure I put this in. Also, make sure you, I will talk to Mr. Anderson as well. Just please make sure that you just give it a little bit of time. It does take a little bit of time for him to get it all sorted and back out. So again, this is actually worldwide, I think. I don't think they said that it was just UK. I think you can do it wherever you want to. Oh, except obviously the USA, because you can't get anything in the USA.
Oh, yeah. Just bear in mind it's going to take them a while to cycle it from Oxford.
From Oxford. So get yourself in there and put Oxford. Big shout out to Oxford for supporting the channel as well. Woo, we've done really, really well. Really, 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 really well. I'm not going to be feeling this happy on May the 1st, on Saturday. It is my wife's birthday as well, so I'm going to be spewing my ring up.
I love it. Awesome birthday present for her, though, isn't it?
What did I say to you as well? We were talking about this, didn't we? I said to you, the worst thing I don't want to do is shit myself live on stream.
See, I hope you do. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be amazing.
That would probably make the show, if I'm honest.
The only way that scoping could be better is if it was a natural laxative. It's the only way it could be better.
Yeah,
and if it came out
nice,
sting first.
Sting first. Oh.
The thing, Mr. B, I'm disappointed in you. All the support Mr. B's little bro's given you. Like, for example, when Mrs. B was chucking stuff all over you, he didn't laugh.
Yeah,
he
go
didn't
on.
bridge out or anything. And you've come out being a right bastard about it, haven't you? I'm disappointed in you, man.
Put your fucking spoon away, you Derby dick.
Derby
I'm on your side, Aidan.
The best thing about it, obviously,
I love you, Mr. Aidan.
He's obviously getting his eyebrows trimmed.
Waxed
Completely. I tell you, you're going to look amazing, aren't you? You're going to look like one of them fucking stress balls.
I'm going to look, honestly, I'm going to look like a demented Uncle Fester.
Have you shaved your stuff around the sides?
It will all be gone.
Oh, I think we should fucking wax that as well.
Fuck off.
See, all he does is support.
It's all for a good cause.
Yeah, it's like me saying I'll shave my head for cancer. What's the fucking point? There's nothing to shave. but
like a monk.
Hey, it's a new style. It's coming in, the fried tut look.
We've only got 40 eligible users. Put the Oxford in there, people. You've got a chance to win the Arbiter and some really good goodies. We'll be rolling that in a second. It's been an absolute fantastic show. I know it goes a little bit fast. But yeah, make sure you do join in. The link for the Just Giving page has been popping up all night. Please, if you've got a little bit to spare, even if you haven't, like we've said on all the charity stuff, just share that link out as well. Share the link out for the show. Me personally, all night I'm looking forward to it. I'm on with these lads, which awesome. is absolutely amazing. I'm on with the UK Vape Show and my Sav lads, so I'm really. It's going to be a great night.
Yeah, it's going to be an epic night. It really is. I mean, like I say, it's not just the support that we've had, from donations and things like that. That the support we've had from all the other reviewers, everyone has been so happy to get involved, muck in. It's just going to be class. And obviously, with it being the weekend that should have been Expo weekend,
yeah,
which is obviously obviously the weekend that we would all be sat together around. Where it's actually the night that we would be sat together all around outside the front of the Premier Inn, having drinks.
Been lobbed out.
Yeah, all camping out on the grass. Yeah, because we've been banned. But yeah, that's another thing for me, because I think there's a lot of people in the vape community missing out on the expo scene. I mean, especially a lot of the new vapors, they're not going to get a chance to see what we're like.
That's probably a good thing, that really. I think.
But yeah,
I think they're going to get an idea on Saturday night what everybody's like. Because I won't be getting my eyebrows waxed sober fucking no chance.
I mean, there's
Absolutely
not just the challenges. There's we've got loads of auctions. We've had absolute nations of donations of gear, vape gear, some vape related, some non-vape related. We've got all sorts going up for auction. There is going to be an auction running all of the time, right the way through the 12 hours, and they're only 10-minute auctions. And it looks like we're going to have to do an extended show because we've got that much to auction off.
Well, you did that last time, didn't you? The extended show. Where I were a part of that as well, which we had a bloody good giggle. You did the rest. That's really where the smoothie sort of came of it, didn't it?
That was where it was born. Yeah.
We didn't actually, because before you did the Century Egg, you did Harry Potter's beans. Then you had that chili stuff, which really completely and utterly ruined you. You had loads of stuff all the way through it. The maternity when you're having a baby machine as well.
That's making a return.
Yeah, that's one. In fact, I never actually saw it last time. Well, I caught a bit of the end, but I never got to see the pregnancy machine. And all everybody's ever spoke about is, that pregnancy machine bit was awesome. So I get to see it this day. Who's doing
Lisa,
it?
my missus, loved it.
Who's doing
Absolutely
it?
loved
Do we
it.
know?
My missus is doing it. It's me.
Is it you?
Yeah, it's me.
He's doing it, yeah.
I think Matt. I'm not sure if Matt's doing it yet. It depends on if he's allowed to with the doctor. He's got to check with the doctor first. But
Yeah, obviously.
He's not put it on his nads.
How many times?
If the price is right. If the price is right.
Have you got the graphic ready saying "Don't try this at home"?
No.
Children,
I'd be
do not
happy
try this at
if
home.
people did.
We've got 49 eligible users. I'm going to roll this, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck to everybody. And the winner is Vaping Pasty. Well done.
Hey, well done, Bob. What a name that is, Vaping Pasty.
Yeah, she's
I
lovely.
should have had that.
Get in touch. Obviously, this is all done by random. So, the Vaping Pasty. Well done, sweetheart. Just get in contact with me and we will sort that out. That's the giveaway sort of side of it done. We've got 103 watching. We've only got 41 likes. Please put your thumbs up before you leave. Stick them thumbsy wumsies up. 107 we've got watching. Come on, let's see if we can hit say 70,
That's
80.
shocking.
I've just liked the stream. I'm terrible for that, mate. I do it on hours all the time.
Just like, well, it doesn't matter. Thumbs down, thumbs up. It's all good. Analytics. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Phil, sorry, go on, Mr. V.
I'm going to say, how can you not thumbs up the two greatest fat bastards on YouTube, the Dick from Derby and the Grizz? I mean, come on. How can you not thumbs up that? It's like a crime.
Well, it's
so fucking passive aggressive. It's unbelievable.
It was, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming down to the end of the show. Make sure you get over to Benny Vapes and go and give him a big hagtash Fireman Sam from us. Harley, say your goodbyes, brother.
Goodbye. Don't forget to hagtash.
Is that a new Scottish food? Hagtash.
Guys, it's been lovely. If you're in chat, you've been great. If you're not in chat, you're usually great, but you're not in chat, so you're not that great. If you are watching on replay, don't forget to comment down below. Depending on how many people there is, I'll read all the comments. If not, I'll just read your name and some comments. It's been great. Aiden, you've been great. Mr. B, you've been Mr. B. Grizz, it's been a pleasure, and I shall see you in a couple of days. That's it. Goodbye. I'm from Yorkshire, by the way.
Over to the wonderful Mr. B.
I'm from Yorkshire, by the way. Honest, you're like that football player who gets transferred and starts kissing the badge. Look, I'm from Yorkshire. Honest. Mwah, mwah. Yeah,
Does that taste of washing up liquid?
It actually did. So, yeah, no, I love this show. It's the highlight of my week. But more importantly, I love being here with you guys. And Grizz, you're a legend in yourself. Honestly, this weekend is going to be one of the best weekends I'll have for a long, long time. I've never actually been to an expo, so this is like party time for me. I'm letting my hair down, what hair I've got left, and getting rid of it completely. So yeah, I'm properly looking forward to this. And if you're not understanding what I'm saying, it's not your fault, it's mine. But don't forget, May 1st, be there or be shit. So there you go. Up to Aiden.
We've been mates since the day we met. When we wandered into Expo together, and we've been pretty close since then, haven't we, buddy? And I think the world of you. I think you're one of the nicest blokes out there, and I do think the world of you. Say your goodbyes, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you guys for having us on. Always a pleasure on this show. I love it. Obviously, anyone that hasn't watched the Misfits before, go over, drop us a sub, hit that reminder button for the actual charity live, because the link is up. And come along, we will have a giggle. There is some crazy shit gonna go down. So other than that, I shall catch you later. And always remember, fuck shit and monkey tits.
You get a t-shirt with that on as well.
Yeah.
Big love to everybody in chat. You make the show week in, week out. You support us and you mean the world to us. All the people who are on replay, I love you absolutely loads. Big shout out to the Rochford Project. Jay, I love you loads, brother. The code is now working all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight. Big shout out to Oxford as well for their monthly giveaway. Love you loads. And don't forget, we've got a brand new sponsor as well, Vapaholics. We will be getting all the stuff up on the actual Vapaholics. Vapaholics will be coming up on the screen, people, next week. Big shout out to them. Big love to everybody. Make sure you do get over to the Misfits, Vaping Misfits. Every Sunday, 9:30 after the Sav show. They are absolutely fantastic. Tomorrow, you get 2 lots of the UK Vape Show. We are on Voxpo, or the live vaping event. So you'll get us tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Go and check that out, and then you'll get us on the night time. Check us out on Sunday for Savs. That's about it. I'm burping. Big love to you all. Good night, and we will see you later.
Don't forget hashtag Harley Potter. Hashtag Harley Potter. Hashtag Harley Potter.
Hashtag Mr. B liquid.
Hashtag Harley Potter. Harry, what are you doing, son?
Where's Mrs. B when you need her?
I'm sure
Mrs. B. Quick.